Alright guys, welcome back to Outside the Fly Box. Today's video we are going to tie what I call my easy shrimp. Why do I call it easy shrimp? Because it's easy and fast to tie and fish eat it. These ones in particular I'm taking to Florida with me. 2 weeks I guess we're going. Or leaving this week. At any rate, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to shoot some videos while I'm down there. With some snook and some pompano maybe. Whatever else I can con and eating it. Alright, but at any rate, let's get to tying. Alright, in the vise I have a number 2 owner mosquito hook. Barb Smash, she's pretty much ready to roll. And for this one I'm using orange thread. It's kind of an off-brand, I would assume. It's supposed to be a 3/0, but it's very thin. Pretty strong for the thickness of it, but alright, let's get started. Wrap your line back as always. Or should I say thread? It's not really a line. Try not to hit your hook point because it definitely will cut it. And then I believe this stuff is called fish hair. Tie that in. I don't know. It's not like really a prescribed distance. I just try to keep it for the ability to keep the eyes separated. I'll tie it in tighter in a split second. I just want to get this material out of my way. I'm going to pull it down a little bit around the bend, and I'll throw a wrap under it because it kind of keeps, maybe 2 wraps, make it look better. Keeps the material sticking straight out the back as opposed to pulling around the hook bend. And next will be my eyes, which I pre-made. If you need to later, I guess I could do a video on how to do eyes. All it really is, it's a 30-pound mono. I heat the ends up with the lighter till they ball and then just dip it in some black nail polish. Cut them. I usually try to measure them first, personally, then cut them. And then what I will do is take a pair of pliers and squeeze the mono flat. And this does 2 things. It makes the eyes tie in a little tighter so they won't slide and move on you. And it also will keep the eye from rolling around the hook when you're trying to tie it on. And, you know, just try to make it look as shrimp-like as you can, I guess. That's number 1. See? I put a little bit of bend on it also, but I don't know if you can see that on camera or not, where it's kind of flattened out. And then this goes on this side. What's nice about cutting to the same length is you can actually use that as a gauge to make sure they're pretty straight. I do these a couple colors. One is tan, which is a tan Polish, Polish Chenille tan. Yeah, I can read. Sure I can. And cut about 1.5 inches or 2 inches of this off the strand. And I use that for the, I guess it would be the tail of the shrimp? Yeah, that doesn't look bad. And wrap that in. And then next you need, it's just 1/4 inch scud body. What I'll do is I'll wrap this body around the hook and hold it so it's curled around, and then just wrap it in. And I'll throw a 1/2 inch here, a 1/2 hitch in here to, I don't know, maybe down the road it might make this fly a little bit stronger. And then take the strand of your polar chenille, wrap it back, and then wrap forward. You don't have to really worry about the strand sticking out because it's going to be sticking out anyway. And then let me bring my other way, maybe. Try to keep it out of your way. Something new I'm trying. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. And then just wrap this forward. You lock that in so it doesn't tangle. And you want to try to palmer this as best as you can with your, as you go around, pull the fibers back so you're not pinching them down. I try to get them touching wrap. Sometimes if the yarn shows through, I don't really worry about it. Yep, just wrap her back. It's about right. Throw it over once, twice. Bend it back, pull the fibers back, pinch it in, cut. Now I'm going to take my bodkin and try to part these fibers on top. As best I can. Hopefully your fly doesn't come apart when you do it. And then take that scud body, after you separate everything, pull it forward. Just kind of lay it there loosely a little bit. And then 1 or 2 loose wraps. And then I'll actually lay on it a little bit to pull it nice and tight. Makes it curl around the body better. I think it forces the polar chenille fibers down. And then I'll pull it back and lock it in. Makes it less likely to pop out on you later. And then whip it. Whip it good. Snip it. Cut it. Pull this tight so it takes almost completely off. A little bit of glue. A little bit more glue. Not bad. Clean the hole out. Pull your fibers down. And what I will try to do is take most of the fibers underneath. I'll try to leave maybe from the hook point back long, so I can pull them back into the rest of the tail. And I'll cut this on a slight angle going down and stay inside the hook bend. And that's it. I don't know if we can give maybe a better look at that. Alright guys, thanks for playing along. Tell your friends and neighbors again. You know, maybe I'll have more than 16 viewers later. Please like and subscribe. Glad I can help. See yous. Always remember to think outside the fly box.